Welcome, everyone, to Enlightened World Network. I'm your host, Sue Seekoff, and today on our show, A Meditation a Day, we are so delighted to have with us Keira Lani. Hi, Keira. Welcome to EWN.
Hi, Sue. Thank you so much for having me. It's always a pleasure to share a meditation with the amazing Enlightened World community.
Thank you. And it's always so wonderful to have you with us. So thank you for being here.
It is such a pleasure.
We are looking.
I'm I'm really looking forward to today's meditation because this is a topic that has been dear to my heart for a long time and is very present at this particular time. And I just want to share with all of you here in the community who may be tuning into this meditation that I am coming to you from a portal of grief. And grief is such an integral part of the human experience. We have these lives, we come into our bodies, and we all know that we're going to leave our bodies at some time. And yet, each time that a loved one leaves us, it leaves a mark. And one of my greatest gifts has been to walk with grief since I was a young child. And right now, I am walking with a grief that is more impactful. And I'm not sharing this with all of you to receive your condolences. I'm actually sharing this with all of you because I came here live in a realization that when um, when a healer, a spiritual walker such as myself, loses a child, there is a physical womb grieving, and there is a potent medicine that comes through the process of grieving the loss of a child. And so, in my dedication to be of service, I am coming here today to bring through a unique meditation that is being birthed through my personal process. So, my personal process of grief is my own, and yet I want to share with all of you a little piece of the powerful, potent medicine that is coming through
Mm.
at this time. And I feel that this is coming through at this magical time of the equinox for a reason.
Okay.
This is like the new year of the earth. We have like our calendar year, right? But right now is actually when the earth is coming alive and being reborn. And our precious Mother Earth goes through a process of death and rebirth each and every year. And we are blessed to cycle with her. So I really invite you to drop in today to any presence of grief, whether you, like me, have lost a loved one, whether there's a part of you that has been going through a process of dying so that you can be reborn as the most authentic version of yourself. And perhaps it is a process, a portal that you are going through to distill your medicine. And this is what's really showing up for me right now is an opportunity to become the distilled, rarefied version of the medicine woman that I have walked my life as. So let's come into the breath together now and just really inviting that breath of life to be breathed into you and really honoring the gratitude for each and every breath that your body welcomes each and every opportunity to really drop into the experience of being a human in all of the amazing forms, the artistry, the devastation, the joy. In my humble opinion, true joy is found at the core of grief. And when we allow ourselves to be fully in the experience, this is the opportunity to become fully expressed, fully embodied, and to fully suck the marrow from life. So, dropping into the breath together, leaning into the breath. So, feeling that that breath is breathing you, and all you need to do is open and receive the breath. Noticing any part of you that perhaps you haven't been fully letting every bit of the breath into. Allow the breath to fill you more fully into these spaces. Opening the back of the heart, the space under the arms, the shoulders and neck, the hips and pelvis. And then allowing that breath to flow down into your womb space, your hara, your center of creativity. This is accessible to you whether you are in a female or masculine body. This space of creation each one of us carries. Allow the breath to enter you deeply into all areas. I'm feeling a call to allow more breath into the legs and feet, the knees and elbows, wrists, and the knuckles of the fingers, the toes, all those mobility joint spaces filling with the breath. And again, in this space of fullness, in this space of being held by the breath, again, come into any sense of sadness, of grief, of loss, of perhaps something that you regret, some mistake, some perceived mistake that you may have experienced in your life. And just allowing yourself to be present with the sensation of loss, of regret, of perhaps it's abandonment that comes to the surface. And just allow the bigger breath to come into this space. So we're just holding this sensation. We're not trying to change it, just allowing it to be filled with more breath. So taking a deeper breath and sighing it out. Recognizing the discomfort of being present with these darker experiences of life and just honoring that, honoring yourself for being fully present, even with these more difficult emotions that are part of our human experience, allowing in more breath, more presence. If your body needs to move, wiggle, shake, stretch, yawn, burp, whatever comes up is accepted here in this space as you allow yourself to be present with what may feel like the heaviness of life. And just notice into this darkness that each breath brings a little bit of hope, of light, of sunshine into this space. Perhaps at the core of this heavy emotion, you can feel a seed of something wanting to be born through you, an artistic creation, a relationship connection, perhaps a personal practice, or your unique medicine that wants to be birthed into the world. Just noticing this core of a seed inside of your willingness to be present with this challenging emotion that is always with you and maybe sometimes pushed aside. Right now, we're allowing it to be rarefied by the breath. So continuing to breathe and open. Place a hand onto your body to remember that you are safe, to feel safe, to be fully in the presence of this emotion, and safe to recognize the power that is at the core, at the depths of this grief, of this sadness, of this regret. There is an opportunity to birth into existence by staying fully present, witnessing yourself in this time and allowing in more breath. Sometimes we need a deep breath through the mouth to come back to who we truly are. So allowing yourself to be with that. And if it feels too intense, I invite you to open your eyes, wiggle your body, just come back into full presence with yourself at this time. If there are tears that want to be released, recognize the power of staying present with yourself in this time. And remember that for the seed to be birthed into a plant, to grow into the sunlight, to be fully expressed, to blossom and bear fruit, there's a cracking open that happens first. So if you're feeling some cracks in your facade, I invite you to welcome them. Welcome your full, authentic self to crack open and be seen, even if just by yourself in this moment. And into these cracks, again, welcome more breath. Welcome yourself to open your heart, to be cracked wide open and let that sunlight in. And as you feel the sunlight, as you feel the water of your tears nourishing the ground of your being, allow that seed to open, allow the sprout to grow into it. Allow that pure distilled joy of being, the joy that says, all of me is welcome. This is going even beyond self-love to radical self-acceptance. All of you is welcome here. All of you is welcome to be expressed. And when we express truly and authentically, our expression will not harm anyone, but will allow us to heal. So allowing in that light of presence, allowing that spark of joy to awaken in the depths of sadness, in the depths of grief, that just that little seed can begin to unfurl in the heart. That little seed of hope, of love, of compassion, of joy can awaken within you, welcoming that full presence. And let's allow in even more breath. If you have already allowed in more breath than you had imagined possible before, know that there's even a little more accessible. So opening as if you can breathe through every pore of your being. I'm feeling a reminder to connect back into your connection with the earth. So dropping in to your seat, into your feet. Perhaps you feel the need to lie back and surrender your entire weight into the earth. The earth can take all of these heavy emotions, all of your grief, all of your sadness, and transmute it into new, fresh energy to be utilized for your life purpose, for your artistic creations, for your personal healing, for your service to others. Allowing that process, allowing your mind, inviting your mind to get out of the way. You don't need to understand how this works right now. Just allow yourself to surrender to the process, knowing that right here inside of you have what it takes to get through any challenges in life. You have been through and will continue to walk through this experience with grace, with beauty, and there is a community to lean into. And if you don't have physical community next to you, there's an invitation to lean into the community of trees and plants who are all awakening right now with the energy of spring to hold you, to move and bend with you, to bring through the flow of abundance that is your birthright with you. So allow yourself to breathe in community now. See us all with you as if we're all together in one room in a giant group hug, holding each other, feeling the depth of the grief and the depth of the joy that are really just two sides of one coin, and we can hold it all together in community, in love, in presence, staying with the breath and allowing whatever is alive for you to bubble to the surface. So if you're feeling a need to cry, to laugh, to move, to sway, to shake, to dance, to lie on the earth and surrender fully, allow yourself to express this fully. This is the gateway to your magic, to your medicine, to your gifts being fully embodied through this beautiful vessel that needs no name. The names that we give to ourselves, to our projects, are just a part of the expression. So allowing yourself to be that purified, rarefied, distilled version of your medicine, and just take a few breaths to receive your personal medicine as if you were offering it to another. So take one hand to your heart and one hand out so you can feel yourself in perfect balance of giving and receiving. In fact, take both hands to your heart now and send energy from your heart through your arms, back through your hands, into your heart, and really just tune into what does your medicine feel like. The medicine of Keira is unique to the medicine of Sue, to the medicine of Ruth or Terry or anyone on this earth. each one of you is carrying a unique medicine. And when you choose to walk with that medicine in service to the greater good, remember to receive that for yourself as well. So let's take 3 deep breaths together in silence, really tuning in to that unique medicine that is only yours and what it feels like to receive that into and for your own heart, your own healing, your own journey here. Breathing, receiving, balancing, surrendering, transmuting, distilling, and now bringing the awareness back into the collective vibration, feeling everyone who is receiving this transmission together in one community, whether you're here with us live or on the replay, feeling our energies blending into the beautiful, unique entity that is the Enlightened World Network, feeling how your unique medicine is contributing to this vibration of the whole, and how you can be in perfect balance of giving and receiving in this community, in presence together. Just taking some deep, full breaths into that and leaning in. Notice whether it feels better to lean in or to lean back to receive more fully, and just allowing your body wisdom to guide you now as you lean a little more into this being in balance of giving and receiving. Giving what is yours to give, holding what is yours to hold, and receiving what is needed for you to step fully into your medicine, your power, your presence. Oh, oh, that feels so good to feel all of you more fully present with yourself, with your communities, with each other, and especially with that unique medicine that you are here to share. I am so grateful to be a part of this beautiful community. Let's come back slowly with breath into a presence in the room that you are in your body, wiggling your fingers and toes. And let's come together into what's known as Anjali Mudra, the prayer pose with the hands. In Vedic tradition, they say that when you bring your hands together, there is a beautiful blossom, a lotus blossom between your palms. And this is the unique gift that you have to offer. So as you bring your hands together into this familiar pose, bring your awareness into the space between your palms. What is held there? What is activated there? What are you dedicating your life path to? And how are you nourishing it and nurturing it with your daily actions? I'd love to hear from some of you, and I'm feeling called to share in the sound of Om to close this practice today. So deep breath together. Om. Feeling the vibration of your voice vibrating in your heart into the space between your hands, into your healing intentions for yourself, for your life path here. We'll take the sound of Om again, allowing that vibration to vibrate your intentions into manifestation. Om. Noticing where in your body is vibrating or not vibrating as fully. We'll do one more and send that vibration this time to someplace in your body that needs healing. Or you may choose to send it to some loved one that needs healing at this time. Deep breath. Oh. I bow to you. I bow to the true teacher that is within, without, between, among us. Thank you for sharing in practice with me today, and may you be blessed with a recognition of the medicine that you carry and a graceful, easeful way to bring it into the world. What a gift it is to share in community in this way.
Well, thank you. Yes, I did feel that, the reminder of my gifts, bringing them forth in this new season. So lovely.
Beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Well, I'm looking forward to seeing what will come through as a result. And
Me
so
too.
please, if you are here with us watching this live or on the replay, share what came through for you. We love to hear from the community. And if you felt an extra spark in this meditation today, I'd love to invite you to reach out to me as I'm moving through my own personal processes. I'm also birthing a very powerful offering to assist with processing trauma and grief and nourishing the nervous system so that you can really be fully embodied in your gifts and bring them through to the world. It is so needed that those of us who are passionate about self-healing, passionate about being the best versions of ourselves that we can in our own families and our own personal lives, show up as the leaders that we're meant to be. And so it is an honor to just hold space for anyone who feels that calling at this time.
Yes, please do add your comments below the video and we will check back and respond. So be wonderful to hear from you.
Absolutely.
Well, thank you, Keira. As always, it's just been a very special time. And I really appreciate that you've come through to give us these gifts at this moment when you're processing. It was very special and powerful
Thank you.
transmission. So thank you. And it gives us a lot of strength and courage to hear you come through this way.
Thank you so much, Sue. What a gift.
So if you're interested in learning more about Kira's work, there's a link below in the video, and you can explore her website, or her YouTube channel has lots of free shows.
Absolutely.
And to everyone who's joined us today, thank you for joining us at Enlightened World Network, where we offer free guided meditations every day. You can find us on podcasts like Spotify or Apple Podcasts now, and just open up the app and listen to a meditation in the morning. Anyway, we welcome you back. And in the meantime, please take care. Lots of love to all of you. Thank you, Keira.